Oh my lord. The Lord ain't got nothing to do with this player. But anyway, this is very interesting to have this footage because I remember they was saying that it was digital that those planes wasn't real back then. You know what I'm saying? But to see this video right here, I guess this confirms that it was actually, because some people were saying there was never no planes that would actually hit the building. You know what I'm saying? But like I said, I don't know. Okay? But to see this video right here and real people in the background talking that witnessed that it was a plane that hit the building. You know what I'm saying? So this right here does confirm that it was actual planes. You know what I'm saying? Now you do know the other building, what was it, building 7, no plane hit that building. That building just disintegrated and collapsed because whatever chemicals that these planes had, they leaked and created, these buildings to basically just disintegrate. You know what I'm saying? That's why they fell. It was I forgot how many buildings that all together fell, but it was a lot of buildings that fell. But it was supposed to be only like 2 planes, and then they had that one in Somerset that the plane had collapsed, but it didn't hit nothing. The plane just went down.
Oh my lord! Oh my god!
And then don't forget the Pentagon too. You know what I'm saying? But that's another theory about the Pentagon. They were saying that no plane actually hit that. They were saying that they blew it up. It was the bomb. Things that make you go,
Did you see that? My lord! My lord! It was a United airplane that just crashed right into it.
That was a dead-on kill.
He did it on purpose.
On purpose.
that wasn't no crash. That was a dead-on kill. You know what I'm saying? My man, he was smart. He seen it.
It was a United airplane that just crashed right into it.
That was a dead-on kill.
He did it on purpose.
On purpose.
He did.
He did it on fucking purpose, man.
He did it on
He
purpose.
did it on purpose.
He did.
He did it on fucking purpose, man.
He did it on purpose, like the bots not knock on the walls on purpose.
What the fuck
Lord
is
God.
going on?
Lord God.
Yeah, call on him. Yeah, call on your Lord God. Ask him what's going on. The Lord God is up there eating popcorn, watching the show.
Oh my God. What the?
My Lord. That's just...
Where did that from?
He did that on purpose. Did you see that? He just flew right into it. He flew right into it on purpose. What is...
I don't know if I want to go to any public buildings today.
No, I don't think so.
I ain't going to no public
Is he
buildings.
going to run into the Statue of Liberty next, or what?
That's right. I don't know if I want to fuck that.
Lord God. Almighty.
Yo, man,
That
I
was
tell
the
you.
second plane that did that.
Yo, when this happened, this shut New York down, yo. Anybody in New York, man, watching, comment down below. It's gonna be a bunch of bots. Oh yeah, I was there. Yeah, I was there in 9/11. Yeah, whatever. Shut the hell up. You know what I'm saying?
Did you see it just exploded? It just disappeared. I wonder how many people died on the ground. Think about all that engine falling, all these people dying. This is awful.
Shit, he ain't see nothing yet.
This, I'm shaking.
He ain't see nothing.
I'm like,
So
Lord
the
God.
buildings ain't fall yet.
This is...
No, man, that's not right.
This is not right. That's the second. They just took a plane from the airport and they just flew it into the building.
Look, that one's going away.
That's not right. He just flew right into it.
What the hell is wrong with people?
I don't know.
What the hell is wrong with people?
I don't know.
Now, for the record, y'all, DB was not on the bricks when this happened. You know what I'm saying? I was on a little vacation. You know what I'm saying? Not a vacation that you would want to be.
This is really bad.
I haven't been back to New York. I'm a retired police officer. I haven't been back to New York in 23 years. And we just came back. We're going out to a class reunion out on Long Island. We just came back, spent a couple of days in the city and look around because you've never been.
This is awful, isn't it?
I don't think it's supposed to be.
No.
I don't think it's a good idea to be in any kind of place.
Let me ask you something. There was a remarkably revealing article on the front page of the business section of the San Francisco Chronicle, of all places, last week, in which they interviewed 3 former CEOs of major corporations and asked them very specifically who they primarily worked for and how they could represent the interests of their employees. And in all 3 cases, they said, well, of course, we work for the stockholders. Our job is to guarantee the stockholders a maximum return on their investment dollar. So when it comes to talking about the benefits, the wages, hours, benefits of our employees, we have to make the case to the stockholders that by paying our employees a little more money, that in the long run, the stockholders will benefit because these employees will be harder working, more...
I was reading this too, what he was saying, and I see the part when it says invisible hand at the bottom.
Diligent, more, all those good things. And then
Right there. That closed caption keep getting in the way.
Same week, last week, Bank of America announces that...
All right. So now you're getting on my nerves. Right there. That invisible hand. That's gang stalking all day, y'all. Gang stalking all day, that invisible hand player. You know what I'm saying? There's an invisible hand or hands or whatever, hands and feet that control gang stalking.
That they are going to reduce the hours of all the tellers at Bank of America, which absorbed Security Pacific, from full-time people to 19 hours a week so that they no longer would have to pay them benefits. Right. And I'm thinking, This is an interesting, from full-time people to 19 hours a week so that they no longer would have to pay them benefits. Right. And I'm thinking,
What the hell?
This is an interesting picture.
What the hell is 19
And by the way,
hours?
Bank of America
What the hell is 19 hours a week?
also reported record profits.
1.5 billion.
Right, 1.5 billion in profits. So it wasn't an austerity necessity. It was rapacity. It was just to make
Rapacity.
more and more. Well, my reading of history, could I just jump back to the Roman Empire for a minute, Phil?
It's not much of a leap, no.
Okay.
It's your people.
Okay, I thought I should ask your permission.
It's
before
your
doing
people.
it. I was reading.
People.
Okay. Could I just jump back to the Roman Empire for a minute, Phil?
It's not much of a leap, no.
Okay.
It's your people.
Okay, I thought I should ask your permission before doing it. I was reading how in about the 1st century BC, the Roman aristocracy went after the, I think it was called the agraria plebum, which was the land owned by, wasn't really owned by the plebe, but used by the plebes, what we would in this era call the commons, or the common lands in England, where people raised food and farmed and used the resources of these lands, game, whatever else, just as the British financial industrial class wiped out the British yeomanry and peasantry and drove them off the commons. The more resources that people have and they can just use directly for their own sustenance and themselves, the less is your wealth and power, because you need those people. You need their dependency and poverty to get them to work hard for very little so you can accumulate wealth off their labor. If they're working for themselves, if they're doing okay, then that becomes a potential threat. Furthermore, those were good lands. And I was sitting there and I was reading and I was saying, what do the ruling classes, what do the owning classes, what do the rich throughout history, what do they want? And it came to me like a bolt, like a revelation in one word. They only want one thing, and that's
I don't know if y'all can hear it, but if you hear any like dumping or whatever, that's just the bots next door. They spend all day shutting the door, shutting the door, shutting the door. That's what they get paid for. That's why they got that house. You know what I'm saying? That's their job. That's right. They can't make it up. You know what I'm saying? They have to do it to keep that place. If they don't participate, they got to get out. They're going back. They're going back to the shelter.
Everything. They want everything. If there's any area where they can squeeze it a little more, and there's nothing, no countervailing power to stop them to squeeze it, then they'll squeeze it. Bank of America employees are not unionized. They don't have collective bargaining rights. They don't have, so you can just treat them like this. You can just cut them off and tell them to kiss off, and that's too bad.
You're listening to Michael Parenti joining us in studio, as indeed he's joined us on the West Coast. The author of Many's The Volume, Democracy for the Few, The Sword and the Dollar, Make-Believe Media, the titles that I recall without looking at your list.
That Inventing Reality is out in a new edition. Inventing Reality, The Politics of News Media. And I've also just finished a book last week called, well, it won't be out for a while, but it's called Land of Idols, Political Mythology in America.
Once again, Michael Parenti, our guest, speaking of inventing reality and how this all fits into capitalism as we've come to know it, if not love it. The folks we just spoke to...
I'm going to stop it right here. Comment down below what you think. Welcome to the new... Don't forget, too, that September 11, 9/11, when that happened, this was like the doorway of how a lot of people ended up on the target list. Because remember, this was basically, even what the bull said. Before I stop it, let me rewind it back. I'm gonna show you what he was saying about the opium. This was the reason why they went over there. But don't forget, this is Jesse Ventura. Don't forget that this is how a lot of people ended up on the target list. You know what I mean? Because that was the reason why they did that 9/11. You know what I'm saying? They did it for, to create this one world order and everything. But also to put people on the target list, and also to go over there and get that opium. And watch what Jesse say.
About it. I was imagining. Wait. How quick they knew Lee Harvey Oswald killed poppy growers, and that.
Being slightly naive, aren't you? Because
I'm not being naive, sir.
I think you are being naive.
No.
Because I think that it's clear one of the main reasons that America went into Afghanistan was to try and get Al-Qaeda dismantled, the organization which committed the 9/11 atrocity.
Really?
Well, you don't think so?
Well, how come Al-Qaeda put the heroin business out? They took all the poppy growers and stopped the production of heroin.
What would you have done?
Wait, now how much of that illegal heroin was propping up the international banks with laundered money, and when it dried up, the first recession happened? Well, now that we're back in there, we aligned with the poppy growers, and the heroin business is back up full swing again. I thought we fight a war on drugs here.
All right.
See?
Jesse,
Seems we're not.
What would you have...
So he didn't give us some tape right there. You know what I'm saying? That was the reason why they did it. You know what I'm saying? So you gotta understand, your wicked government, they gangsters, man. You know what I'm saying? It's like, like Beanie Siegel, Get Down or Lay Down. That's how they play. Let me take it back a little more. Catch that first half. There's some bots in the audience too.
Are very profitable to certain big businesses, and of course big business needs to be in the Middle East so that we can get the oil out of the Middle East, so we can get the lithium out of Afghanistan. You know, they discovered a vein of lithium there they say is worth $1 trillion. Well, what is lithium used for? Every cell phone, computer, and soon to be electric cars. Let's talk about why we're really there. We're not there. How does any of these wars affect our freedom in any way? The United States is not in any threat. They're not going to do a Normandy invasion on us, Al Qaeda in Virginia.
Yeah, but hang on, you're being slightly naive, aren't you? Because
I'm not being naive, sir.
I think you are being naive.
No.
Because I think that it's clear.
So, this dude right here, he's just some paid actor. You know what I'm saying? He blue pilled. You know what I mean? He's already programmed. You know what I mean? That's why, he's a plant. You know what I mean? That dude's a plant. That's why he's out there with the show. You know what I'm saying? That's brother Eddie Griffin. You want to hear what Eddie Griffin got to say real quick? I've seen it before, too. Some of y'all might have never seen it before. Let me play it real quick.
Is turn the motherfucking TV off for 1 week and see if you can survive. Motherfuckers are going to a television junkie motherfucking mode. Nigga, ain't no TV. I need my remote, nigga. I'm Jones. Nigga, it's called television programming. They telling you visually to program. You being programmed, nigga. Programming. They telling you visually to program. You being programmed, nigga. Programming. They telling you visually to program. You being programmed, nigga.